So how's betraying your customer base in order to appeal to a small percentage of people out there doing for all of these big corporations? Well, for Kohls, not great, but at least it looks like they decided to right the ship before they did any sort of long-lasting damage. Can't say that for the other companies. In fact, we can definitively say that they're going to be going down with the big gay ship while it hit the big gay iceberg while they're raising the big gay flag. Kohls, though, they're just getting rid of this stuff. They're like, listen, there's nothing to be gained here. Just sell it all. Don't reply to anybody else. And hopefully that we'll just be able to coast. Everybody will kind of forget about it because, yeah, outside of the stock dropping, I've seen the stock drop, fairly precipitously. But then for them to simply say, yeah, it's just 50%, just get rid of this stuff. 9 days into Pride Month, you know exactly what time it is. They seen the writing that was on the wall that they didn't want to face another walkout because there's quite a few people that don't need to go to Kohls because, as we talked about yesterday, I think that might have been during the Garth Brooks Bud Light stuff, a boycott, not quite the appropriate terminology that you can apply to these situations because these companies, okay, if they don't do something that appeals to their consumer base, they're not entitled to your money. Inaction, or rather apathy, is the opposite of love. It's not hate. It's, I don't even think about you, as opposed to being infatuated. That's what these companies are learning quickly. They might say, oh my God, I love the sales that are down there at Kohls. But then when you realize that, oh, you guys are just trying to push an agenda like so many other creeps that are out there. Okay, cool. Love is fleeting. It's almost like you're loved on the condition. Gather this for a second. You're loved on the condition of what you can provide for somebody. A funny situation how this tends to apply when you just want to go ahead and open it up and say that love is love. Love is nothing special. Okay, cool. I guess you didn't realize that there was a flip side of that coin. Anyways, Pride Month isn't even halfway through. Oh no, we still got a couple of weeks, and right there in the middle of the month, probably about next Friday, next weekend is going to be quite the bellwether because we've seen a lot of landmark events planned for this 15th. Well, I guess it would be for the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th. So we'll see probably the most degenerate shit next week, but it's not like there hasn't been a shortage so far. Pride Month, yes, isn't even halfway through, and Kohls has already heavily discounted its Pride merchandise, with some items taking a cut of up to 60%, both in stores and online. Kohls launched its 2023 Pride collection dubbed Show Love is Love Every Day, and you can show it even better when that shit's 50% off ahead of Pride Month in June. Rainbow-clad merchandise, including t-shirts for adults saying "You do you." Oh, great. Does that also double as ABBA and Preach merchandise? Anyways, as well as onesies for infants that say Happy Pride, and a 2-pack of baby bibs that read Proud of My Family. Yeah, that shit's weird. Just 9 days into Pride Month, and Kohls is selling items at severe price cuts, a move that comes after rival Target, who we will talk about next, need not spoil the reveal right there. All you need to know is that company right there is taking a look what's out there and, deciding to get rid of anything that they can't just burn, I suppose. Like, you got tumblers, okay, you got a water jug, which, to be completely honest, the plastic drink dispenser, like, okay, I don't know how many liters that is, or I guess how many what is that, like a 1 gallon, 2 gallon jug there? That's not bad, $14, $15 if it wasn't for all that geisha that's on it. That wouldn't be all that bad. And a pillow, a $40 pillow, you can put a pillowcase on that. Like, that's not that bad, okay? And then $40 for 16 by 16 pillow. That's not bad, especially when it's $20, okay? Like, you could take out the stitching, okay? There's some thrifty shit that you could do. Yeah, kitchen towel. You could just have like a hippie theme or something like that, and you can co-op the rainbow. That'd be totally fine. But yeah, a baby suit, which was kind of at the crux of all that stuff. In fact, that onesie that's right there, that's paired with those shorts. Yeah, that was one of the things that drew the ire to begin with from everybody saying, leave the kids alone. Just leave them alone. And Kohls, for their credit, they decided to learn on that. What about Target, though, who have continued to still keep the Pride merchandise, by the way? They're not backing down on it at the cost of $15 billion. Target market cap swell to $15 billion as shares drop again. See, I don't know what it is for Kohls. Frankly, I seen their shares were somewhere around $10 or something like that, so they could rebound, and that'll be fine. Just when you have Target, a verifiable blue chip stock before all this stuff went down. Now being downgraded by 2 financial institutions, and it only seems like the losses are beginning and continuing to compound. Well, hey man, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Target shareholders took a beating again on Friday, with a big box retailer store stock falling 3.26%. The backlash from the Pride controversy coincides with the stock losing over $15 billion in market value since mid-May. Shares plummeted to $126.99 when the markets closed, after eclipsing $161 just last month after a third Wall Street firm downgraded the shares over concerns of slowing rates. Oh shit, I didn't even know. Now we got another one on top of that. And another one says that this gay shit's not working for you. Oh well, Target's market value was over $74 billion before polarizing Pride displays made national news. Target initially irked conservatives, with their tuck-friendly women's swimsuits. Which, what are you tucking in there? Oh, just a dick and balls. Wait, how is that a women's swimsuit then? Well, what exactly is a woman? Okay, Target, we know what time it is. Entering Friday, Target's stock value had fallen roughly 3.1% in the last 5 days. That's not good, after plummeting about 18.5% the previous week. Well, I guess I can tout that as being a success. Fucking Christ. Already near a 3-year low. Target shares have been hit with a series of downgrades amid controversies over Pride products. So as you can see so far, shit's not going very well when you decide to dabble in the rainbow, as it was. And it's very funny. All over social media, a bunch of different companies, a bunch of different institutions as well. What was it? One branch of the military had the old Pride logo up there on their banner on Twitter for their profile picture, and then a couple of days later, just go ahead and get rid of that. Xbox, gaming is completely and totally taken over by the social justice crowd, by the ideological retards that think that pressing buttons and flicking thumbsticks is somehow an identity. Good for you, games are fun, but if that's all you do, paired with identity politics, and you just want to go ahead and infuse that with the games that used to be apolitical, fantastic stuff. Take a look at what Call of Duty did recently. But Xbox, which was trying to buy Blizzard and Activision, but I think that was blocked or something. I'm not entirely sure. Who fucking knows? I don't really care at this point in time. But gaming's more successful. Just shut up. But Xbox, yes, they had their, I don't know, it looked like a kaleidoscope of different Pride colors and shit like that, and symbols, emblems, whatever the fuck, their profile picture. And then 4 days later, they decided, hey, Diablo 4 is going to be coming out from Activision Blizzard. Hilarious, right? So we're just going to go ahead and, put the flaming Xbox logo, because I think we have console exclusivity with that. So yeah, it's not so much we support gay stuff, but it's like we got something else that's going to be out there that's actually going to make us money instead of be more divisive towards our fan base. Interesting move right out there. But yeah, that's kind of been what's going on out there. I haven't seen a lot of overt displays, but the month is still young. There are still other stupid companies that can hop on board, like Cracker Barrel. Wait a minute, what? Okay, we've seen what happens when restaurants, when dining establishments decide to take a divisive stand, especially when it comes to Bud Light. There was the bar in Fairfax that stood, "We stand with Dylan Mulvaney and don't you dare question our creepy-looking queen," which some of those recent pictures are very unsettling, and how they ended up having to beg and plead anybody to come back out to their place. But Cracker Barrel decided, no, we already made this rocking chair, so fuck it, we're going to post about it, right? Bad move, I guess. This is another one of those situations, a perfect situation. Like, I understand, okay, Cracker Barrel, it's, like, I've never personally been to one. They're not up here in Canada, and when I've gone to the States, I've ate at different locations, so I've never been to a chain Cracker Barrel or anything like that. I think that they're along the same lines as, like a Chili's or an Applebee's or something like that. Is that giving them too much or too little smoke? I'm not entirely sure. It says that it's a fast food chain, but I thought it was also a sit-down place. I don't know for sure, but you guys probably know in general, right? I just know that, yeah, they've got, kind of American cuisine, something like that. They're biscuits and gravy. Okay, fast food chain, southern-based fast food chain. What about that says, hey, we need to go ahead and appeal to the Pride crowd, because that's what our customer base wants. It's not like there haven't been several bellwethers that have popped up in the past month or so for you to go, yeah, maybe we should rethink this marketing campaign. All right then. Southern-based fast food chain Cracker Barrel was blasted for going woke by some of its biscuits and gravy-eating customers after posting an image of a rainbow rocking chair to celebrate Pride Month. There was more than just the picture of a fucking rocking chair. Hold your asses. Aside from serving oversized portions of country stables, the chain is beloved for the Tennessee-made rocking chairs that line the porches at all Cracker Barrel trinket-filled old country stores. Okay. Thus, the chain honored Pride Month in June with an Instagram photo of a rocking chair with each wood slat painted a different color of the rainbow and nod of pride flag. Yeah, because never should have let him take the rainbow. Rainbow's such a cool phenomenon. Everyone is welcome at our table, and our rainbow rocker. Cracker Barrel captioned the photo. Post immediately outraged social media users with more than 2,000 comments in less than 23 hours. Just run your business and stay out of politics, one commenter posted, while another accused the brand of rainbow washing. Ooh, interesting. I haven't seen that one before. You can go ahead and throw that term back in their face, because that's the same thing that they want to do. Oh, there's a race-swapped casting, you bigots that are out there. What about all of history that's been whitewashed? So to run it back and call this phenomenon rainbow washing, I like it. I like it a lot. Should be used a little bit more fervently, because, hey man, if that side wants to go out there and they want to deal in emotions, and it's pretty objectively honest to take a look at this and go, ooh, this probably isn't going to be a big earnings leader. Yeah, so when the brand promotes pro-LGBT messaging for Pride Month in the spirit of marketing, but doesn't authentically support the movement. Yeah, because we all know. It's like the Andy and Woody meme from Toy Story, where he just drops him when he's done playing with this stuff. June 1st, pick him up and play, pull the little drawstring on the back, make Woody say, there's a snake in my boot. Or in this case, there's a snake in my pants. And as soon as July 1st rolls around, oh no, we'll just go ahead and wrap ourselves in the American flag after we toss away all of our rainbow gimmicks. Good thing Independence Day, unlike Canada Day, is not July 1st. So at least they have a little bit of cushion in order to trade out all of the rainbows for the stars and bars. Where's your appreciation for veterans? Yeah, it's gone. Don't worry about that stuff. We got veterans of foreign wars. Victims of butt wars that have to walk like they've taken a role and started method acting like John Wayne, where they got to walk all bow-legged. Yet they celebrate a month of someone's sexuality. Kind of weird. Another one noted that Cracker Barrel shared a post honoring its veteran employees on November 1st. Oh, okay, cool. You didn't want to turn that into a month? You didn't want to turn May into Veteran Appreciation Month? Yeah, that's definitely a good correlation to draw. Others took to Twitter to say, quite shocked that Cracker Barrel, which is based in Tennessee, would make such a post. Yeah, exactly. Why would Bud Light, something that is predominantly drank by Southerners and frat boys, go ahead and promote alongside a tranny? Doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense now, doesn't it? Used to love Cracker Barrel, but I can go without them, another wrote. Of course, everybody should be welcome, so why specifically align your business with one group? There you go. That's what it is. Because yes, there are gays that are out there. There are lesbians that are out there that move amongst you. Yes, they're around you at all times. They don't make their sexuality what they want to rub up against or stick anything in. They don't make that the central defining characteristic of their being. It's almost like they're regular people. You're just trying to court the hyperactivist, vocal super minority in order to come over and, I don't know, turn your place into a shithole, because all of those people, you see where they live, right? And Seattle, Portland, California at large, they aren't exactly the place that you want to turn a Cracker Barrel, a Kohls, or a Target into, but you do you, and we'll be over here not doing you. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.